All right. Without yapping for 100,000,000 years, my internet situation is still fucked up. So while we watching this video, it's not gonna be in 1080 or 4K or none of that. Shut up. I know. Let's get it cracking though.
I said I done came a long way. 5 beats.
Okay, we got the melodic shit.
Like I'm Kanye, searching for my lover, trying to find me a fiance to cook me oxtails and jerk chicken every Sunday. That'll happen Sunday. Jamaican mommy talking to me proper with the pathway. Good home for my good mother.
I swear to God, I'm about to put a gun in my throat. Nigga, what did you just say? You was doing good. For a solid 19 seconds. Wait, how many do I take off the beginning? So 18, take 1 second off. For a solid 18 seconds. I was vibing. I was sitting there, I was ready. But then you said Patway. The fuck is Patway, nigga?
Good home for my good.
The bitch you was fucking must have been Jafaking. Because I ain't never heard no goddamn Patway. Instead of saying Wagwan, they're going to say, where are you going? Fake ass Patway. Instead of saying Wagwan, what ya man, they're gonna say, what's good with you, man? Fake ass patois.
Me just to always watch my back, cause niggas is steal your shit and help you find out where it's at. That's
facts.
Every day some new shit. Rap niggas saying I stole his flow with some more shit, but couldn't make.
Why does this shit keep moving up?
Still never trust a bitch, cause I've been wrecking so many homes. My good karma running thinner and thin. I know I fucked up a lot. I was young and doing shit just for the plot. I sit alone in my head with.
Oh shit, I accidentally paused.
I was wondering how the fuck I made it far. Regardless of where I am,
I feel like the art of punchlines is a very, very, very dead art. Because like a lot of what he's saying, it don't impact me, bro. Like I don't know if I've just listened to like too much hip hop, and that because I listen to like higher forms of hip hop, so to speak, without trying to be fucking unkified, like this shit just don't hit for me. Like a lot of artists right now sound the best on a beat because they really don't be saying shit. Like beats carry a lot of these fucking artists right now. Cause goddamn, bro, his sound. Like here's one thing I noticed. As time went on, hip-hop became more and more about the melodics and the sound of the song, more so than the contents of the song. Look at an artist like Playboi Carti. This nigga got about 2 quotables over a 15-year period. But all of his songs, well, I wouldn't say all, but a good amount of his songs, sonically, they sound good. They feel good to listen to, but they don't feel good to think about. Like for the past 5 years on Double XL, that's like one commonality I've been noticing why I think this format of making niggas freestyle should just fucking die, because these niggas ain't saying nothing worth listening to in a freestyle. They need that beat in the background. They need those vocal effects. They need all that and all those special effects on their voice. They need it because they ain't saying shit. They ain't got no bars. They not telling no stories. They not doing none of that. They need that production. He's a prime example. That's why all his songs sound the fucking same, because he realized what he's saying ain't gonna be nothing worth listening to, so he needs to make it fun to listen to.
I still remain who I are. I'm still flexed up, rich as a suburban white dad. Spent 25 cash on some shit you never had. With a bitch so bad with no BBL ass. She so pretty, hoes get jealous when she pass. It's money hitting different, I ain't grow up with her bag. Had to rock.
I will say, I at least appreciate the fact that he has a little rhythm to what he's saying, a little flow to what he's doing. He not just I at least, like I said, appreciate the melodics. I just thought about it. I don't want that to get twisted. I appreciate the melodics, but it's more so something I notice more than fuck this new kids music. Like, nah, bro.
Rock the fake J's to the school, shit was ass. I'm still working hard.
I could never understand niggas that brought fake J's to school. Like, bro, you know everybody in your school know the difference between a real and fake pair of J's. Why the fuck did you do that to yourself? You're better off just getting the Pro Cats or the regular Nikes or some shit like that.
Grinding like my dad. I've been grinding like my dad did. Grinding like my dad did.
Yeah. That wasn't bad, but that wasn't good either. I'll rate that if I would have died without hearing that freestyle, I'd be fine out of 10. Let's see now. Let's see if that boy got a little bit of a personality on him outside this music. Let's see if he could be at least entertaining or interesting or something like that. Because another thing that I feel like this ABCs shows you is that a lot of these rappers, and this is coming from my experience of like dealing with like different rappers in the past in real life, like recording them and being in the studio with them. A lot of niggas that rap because they ain't got shit else. Like it is like, I don't think it's one of those survivor bias things where a lot of people will see an artist like Tyler the Creator or something like that and think that all these rappers have a personality. No, most of these niggas is boring. That's why most of these niggas' song is either I kill everybody on the planet, I'm tough as shit, or I got money to everybody in this bitch. Because that's all they got. Money. That's it. These niggas don't be having no personality a lot of the time. Let's see if he different.
And I'm doing my ABCs, you know? We in elementary school again. Let's do it.
Let's do it, fuck nigga. I like this instrumental.
ASAP. Yeah. Shout out ASAP Mob and shit, you know?
Yeah, ASAP Mob is song.
Inspiration of mine. Facts. Beat for beat.
I could understand that because like in his sound, it's not like directly derivative of the ASAP sound, but you could tell that he's more willing. Ew, nasty assy. Forting all over the place. Nasty assy. But with his sound, you could tell that he's more willing to be experimental and that he's more willing to stray away from the strictly hip-hop sound of the way it is now. And like that's why I said with his music, I do respect his music, but that freestyle, I don't want to say it was not it, but it wasn't. Again, if I died without hearing that freestyle, I wouldn't be sitting here crying. Oh no, I'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm a producer. I be beating it up. I be beating it.
Yeah, so is every other rap nigga right now. What's different?
C for Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? I be damn, I can't think of another word that starts with a D. E for
delirious, delinquent, damning, defendant, defiant, diamond, derelict. That just proves the point of a lot of what I was saying just now. Like somebody who's studied like the traditional form of hip hop, they don't have a limited vocabulary. That just further proves my point of what I was just saying about he's more so a product of, as long as it sonically sounds good, it doesn't matter what the fuck I'm saying. Because somebody who cared about punchlines and stuff like that would never, that sentence, no matter what letter you're talking about, would never come out your mouth. Even for letters like X, Y, Z, and O. Like, no, there's always something that could rhyme with, that starts with a letter as common as D. Like, what do you mean you can't think of a word that starts with the letter D? Even if you don't choose like a traditional word, there's 100 names that start with D. Daniel, David, Devin. The fuck? Anyway, let's get back to it.
Can't think of another word that starts with a D. E for Emmanuel Diamond. Yeah, legend.
Dodecahedron.
They said Emmanuel Diamond was my
decade.
So, shit. Really on Google, they said Emmanuel Diamond was my real name. So, shit. E for Emmanuel.
What?
Fuck it. F is for friends who do
shit together. For you and me, fuck nigga. And it's for these niggas that's gonna get popped when I put the 40 to their brain. Bitch.
Hey, that's F. Facts. G, grippy. It's.
Why did you remind me of that atrocity on Mankind? I'm not gonna lie, dead ass. We need to send this nigga this nigga J. Cole or Rico for that one verse. Cause like why did you release that, bro? We need to get this nigga an attempted murder, a Rico case for an attempted murder charge. Cause if anybody else tries to kill 100 niggas, they getting hit with a Rico charge and all types of accusations of different crimes. This nigga J. Cole running around scot-free. This nigga about to be freed and Diddy with it from all them fucking charges. Cause nobody want to convict his ass. We need to convict this nigga J. Cole next. He a criminal too. Stop minimizing niggas' crimes just because they gave you a lot of good music in the past.
G for Grippy. H for house, man. I just bought a house a year ago.
W.
You know what I'm saying? You niggas don't got no house. Yeah, nigga. You homeless as shit, nigga. Get you a crib, nigga. Yeah. I for an isosceles triangle. No real.
Wait. So D is a way more common letter than I, but you could think of fucking isosceles triangle. This must be nucleus is a powerhouse of the cell type trauma, like some shit that you learned in school that was stupid as fuck that you said I'll never use in life, that you grew up and realized you were right, you never use this in life, but your trauma is so deep you just want to say, why the fuck were we tasked with learning this?
Correlation is just the only thing I remember from school. Can't lie. So yeah, shout out all the isosceles triangles and shit. J for job. Get a job, you unemployed fool. You know what? Or don't get a job. You get. You know?
Not me. I'm employed.
It's your life. But yeah, shout out all my jobless, unemployed niggas.
I'm not shouting out jobless, unemployed niggas.
K for kinetic energy. Shout out
this nigga from Wakanda?
That's the boy who made it. Yeah, man. Right?
So you can remember what an isosceles triangle is, but you can't remember that this nigga Energy cannot be created or destroyed. How the fuck do you create kinetic? Open the schools! God damn, this shit hurts to see, bro.
Shout out Nick Tesla. Shout out all the kinetic energies, you know what I'm saying? The lights. Or is that, you got...
This nigga just said light. The luminate, guys, if you move your lights in your house around enough, it'll illuminate. Fun fact, luminescence is created by kinetic energy.
Kinetic and you got...
Not heat energy. It's not created by electricity being converted into heat that heats up a filament that gives off a bright light. That's not how a light works. It's movement. But you couldn't come up with a...
God.
Okay, bro.
L for Laffy Taffy, you know what I'm saying? Shake that Laffy Taffy for me, you know what I'm saying? And Laffy Taffy tastes good.
I know it's a different dance, but fuck you.
You going Laffy Taffy for today, you know what I'm saying? L for Mochi. Mochi's
not that gas. Guys, Mochi's not that fucking gas. I've had Mochi before after hearing people gas it up for years and years and years. It's one of those, if you have it, if you don't have it, Mochi's not that fucking good.
So,
and I've had Mochi from 2 different places.
Mochi. Eat more Mochi. N for Naeem, that's my name. Y'all don't get to call me Naeem, that's only for the freaks.
It wasn't Emmanuel Diamond?
I like the freaks call me.
That should be the name of his next album, because that shit sound horrible.
They call me Naeem, you know what I'm saying? L for auxiliary cord, you know what I'm saying? Plug in, bump my shit.
I might actually crash. I might actually crash the fuck out. This nigga out here spreading misinformation. And double XL, I'm putting this one on you because the nobody in that studio didn't say, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all didn't put a note on screen saying it's actually auxiliary cord. Nigga, how are you a producer and you don't know that auxiliary cord and auxiliary cord, as in auxiliary input, are spelled with an A and B for B? I might actually end up in a corner shitting, pissing, and crying. Open up the schools, please. This nigga stupid as hell.
Tell me, P4.
No way this nigga graduated high school.
You know what I'm saying? You know how I said the kinetic energy last time, but the potential energy doesn't turn into kinetic energy until it starts moving. You know what I'm saying? So before it starts moving, it has the potential to become kinetic energy. You get what I'm saying? Shout out Nikola Tesla, man.
Yeah, Nikola Tesla, he also invented potential energy on top of kinetic energy. Man, that nigga was creating all types of energies. What the fuck was Einstein talking about?
Shout out all the electronic.
Yeah, they laughing at you, not with you, my nigga. I don't mind telling you, they're laughing at you. Because what you said was just some straight bullshit.
Quentin Tarantino. Yeah.
Shout out that racist.
Director. He be shooting shit, you know what I'm saying? I love all his movies, but I love Reservoir Dogs. I love Jackie Brown. Obviously, his most iconic one is definitely
Pulp Fiction.
So, and Django.
I was waiting for it.
Oh
yeah, I forgot he made Django.
Yeah.
The maker of Raycons.
The other day in the mail, nigga. Shout out my boy Ray J, for real. He done changed the game for a lot of you.
I did it first.
Without Ray J, in the words of Vince Staples, do the knowledge.
Yo, this clip where his hat is constantly changing position is always funny to me, bruh.
S for stage. Do not come on my stage throwing up. A guy came on the stage while I was performing and threw up everywhere. I also got a phone thrown at my face on stage.
See, this is a more interesting letter. Cause what the fuck was that? Like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, if that's my man's, once you come up off that stage, first off, I'm gonna hand you a pack of gum. Second off, and I'm gonna say keep the whole pack. If it's a couple pieces missing, I'm gonna go to the store, buy another pack, and say keep whatever is left in that pack and take this pack too, to make sure you get a full pack. Then I'm gonna say don't never talk to me ever again. Cause imagine you go on a 2-man with Brody and then Thuti say, oh yeah, ain't you the dude that threw up on stage? We know you. Now they over there giving a 2v1 to you instead of him. Cause they're like, I don't want him to throw up in my coochie. I don't want him to be giving me back shots and then all over my back. But I'm not gonna let you get some dick while I don't get dick. And you want his dick, so we just gonna have to share. Now you just gave your man the alley-oop to get a threesome while you sitting in the living room watching fucking Jackie Chan Adventures. I don't know. If your stomach was hurting a little bit, what the fuck influenced you to go up on stage? Could never be me.
Yeah, a lot of shit happens to me on stage, so like.
Nah, bro, you gotta go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that security guard got it. You gotta go.
Tzatziki. I don't want tzatziki on my.
You could think of tzatziki, but you couldn't think of another word for D besides damn. I'm gonna be on that the whole fucking video. What do you mean you can pull up out of your infinite wisdom? You can come up with isosceles triangle and to fucking ziki, a word I didn't even know until today. You could pull the word mochi instead of M is for money, but you couldn't think of D. You could think of what's the name of those two energies that nigga Nikola Tesla created, despite Einstein saying energy can't be created or kinetic energy and potential energy. You know the shit that be in Black Panther suit? Yeah. You could think of those, but you couldn't think of another word for D. Okay.
Kava order. I don't want any dips. Half of the fried chicken, half the spicy chicken. With corn, pickled onions, tomatoes and cucumbers, and I'm gonna get the garlic spread on top. And no tzatziki, please. We don't want that shit. You for Unc, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting up there, yeah, man. It's getting time. I guess I'm becoming Unc.
This nigga probably, I would Google it, but you know, like I said earlier in the video, my internet a little bit fucked up. I'm using my mobile hotspot, and I'm not streaming this. I'm just regular recording this. But I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna take a gander. I'm gonna use my human mental facial recognition software and say that this nigga's under the age of 25. Let's reach. He's under the age of 40. You're not Unk. You're not Unk until 40. Unk is that age between on the older end of young niggas. Like, I could still go to the club, but in the morning, hold on. Oh, Unk is, I could still go to the club and party with niggas and wake up and my knees not gonna hurt unless I injure my knees over the night. Like, if I do a stage dive and nobody catch me and I land on both my knees, of course my shit's gonna hurt. But otherwise, my knees ain't gonna hurt. Unk is between that age and, oh, hell no. It's 8:05. I was supposed to be in the bed by 8. Now I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and have a seizure. The age between those two ages, which is your 40s, that's Unk. Not no damn 20-something. Niggas be under 30 calling themselves Unk.
According to anybody who's younger than
under 40.
V for Victory Royale. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Fortnite. I just caught a dub yesterday, man. I love Fortnite, I can't lie.
That's another word that starts with a D.
Stinking ass, for real. Niggas
Real?
tired. Yeah, bro.
Especially niggas that go to anime conventions.
Wash ass, big W's, man. W for wash ass. For real. X for double XL, man. I'm in y'all right now, man. I'm deep in y'all shit, man. XXL. Eem is in you. Shh, don't speak nothing of this. XXL, man.
That's a bag of grape charge. You need to be on trial with Diddy.
YouTube, you. Like how the Baltimore folks be saying it. I don't really know how to do their accent.
Yee.
For them,
Jiggly ooh.
oh, you Zans, I'm there. Sag you Zoggins out. Yo, Zombie Zaddy. Yeah, Z.
I'm not gonna lie, we might actually need to execute this nigga in front of by firing squad. Like, tie this nigga to a post and just 100 niggas with guns just crack and shoot this nigga through the heart, bro. We actually might have to execute that nigga, bro. Don't worry, guys. If you want to hear his new music, just listen to his song and fucking press point like on a speed slider. Go up or go down based on if you want to hear a more hype or more chill song. That any song in his discography, you could do that and it'll sound like any other song in his discography. We know why that nigga, we know why you got known for music and not content.